Good evening. In today's session, we'll be discussing one very interesting and significant topic. This is related to the elections that was held in Bihar Assembly very recently. And if you observe very clearly, many political parties have contested in the elections. And if you look at Nitish Kumar party, the Chief Minister party, that is Janata Dal United. It is called JDU. And in the assembly, the JDU has got 43 seats, just 43 seats. And Nitish Kumar is the Chief Minister once again. How exactly does it happen? Is the JDU the single largest party? No. The single largest party is RJD. Rashtriya Janata Dal is the single largest party in the Bihar Assembly now. Immediately followed by BJP. And at third place you got the Janata Dal United, that is called JDU. And how come Nitish Kumar became the Chief Minister once again? So this is a big question for many people. But please remember, the constitution has nowhere mentioned that only a person who belongs to the single largest party should become the chief minister. No, it is nowhere mentioned. For example, if you look at India, we have incidents. We have incidents in India where an independent member also became the chief minister. It happened in the states of Odisha. It happened in the state of Meghalaya. It also happened in the state of Jharkhand. It happened three times in India where an independent member became the chief minister. How is it possible? Who is an independent member? Independent member is a member who has no affiliation with any political party. But still, those people became the chief ministers of the respective states. How can it happen? Basically, what happens once the elections are over, any political party which gets a majority in the assembly will claim to form the government. But there is no guarantee that every time a particular party or parties may be getting a clear cut majority. When there is no clear cut majority, what will happen? The ball will be there in the court of the governor. Now the governor will decide who can become the chief minister. It is up to the governor, by using his discretion powers, he can invite any political party to form the government. So there are no hard and fast rules. But with respect to Bommai case of 1994, SR Bommai case, the Supreme Court has issued certain guidelines. Since then, these guidelines are being followed by many of the states, meaning many of the governors. See, for example, in case there is a clear-cut majority for any political party, there is no option for the governor, and the governor has to appoint the leader of the majority party in the assembly as the chief minister. There is no option. If no political party gets a majority, then the governor has to look for the options. One of the options is that governor has to look for the pre-election alliance. Pre-election alliance means two or more political parties coming together to form an alliance, and that too before the elections. If no such alliance is available, governor has to look for the post-election alliance. So we have seen in many states that when pre-election alliance was not there, and after the elections are over, when no political party gets a majority, some political parties will form into a group, into an alliance, and they will try to form the government. So governor has to look for various options. But as far as Bihar elections are concerned, this is the pre-election alliance. Like BJP is there, JDU is there. So they have come together before the elections. And of course, there was an agreement also between the political parties that once this particular alliance gets a majority, again Nitish Kumar is going to be appointed as the chief minister. That is the reason why, though JDU has got just 43 seats, much behind when compared to RJD or the BJP, Still, Nitish Kumar became the chief minister of Bihar because of the pre-election alliance. I am clear, and please remember very clearly, there is no hard and fast rule mentioned in the constitution that only a person who belongs to a majority party will become the chief minister. Definitely not. I told you the examples also. It happened in the year 1971 in Odisha. It also happened in Meghalaya in the year 2002. It also happened in the state of Jharkhand in the year 2006, where independent members became the chief minister. Clear? So this is what happens in a democracy. So please remember these points very clearly. Now I would like to show you the document, and let's have a look at this. Please look at this. Who of the following is the chief minister of Bihar? You know very clearly, it is Mr. Nitish Kumar, right? You know this one. So Sushil Modi, Tarkishore Prasad, Renu Devi, okay? And answer is option A, that is Nitish Kumar. Look at this. I would like to show you this picture here. Look at this. So this is the number that is owned by RJD, right? And this is the number that is owned by BJP. This is the number that is owned by Janata Dal United, JDU. But there is an alliance, pre-election alliance between these two. Is that okay? Imagine a situation, if there is no pre-election alliance between these two, then definitely governor would have invited the single largest party in the assembly, that is RJD, to form the government. Clear? Very, 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 very important. Or governor would have looked for any post-election alliance. So meaning is simple. Supreme Court has given various guidelines, and it can pick up any particular alternative, and to see that the elections are not insulted. Since it is a democracy, you should allow some party to form the government. Am I clear? Kindly remember, as long as a political party gets a majority, then there is no problem. When no political party gets a majority, these are the issues that will come into picture. But as far as the Bihar case is concerned, so this is the pre-election alliance between JDU and BJP. That is the reason why, out of their agreement, Mr. Nitish Kumar has been appointed as the chief minister once again. Clear? And I would like to show you some more points also. Please have a look at this for your information. Look at this. Look at this. These are important. For the first time in the year 1971, Bishwant Das, who was an independent legislature in Odisha, he was appointed as the chief minister. Later, once again in the year 2002 in Meghalaya, Flinder Anderson Konglam has been appointed as the chief minister. And later, Mr. Madhu Koda of Jharkhand, he was an independent legislature, and he assumed the office as the chief minister starting from the year 2006 to 2008. Very, 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 very important. Fine. So that's all for the day. So this is one important topic, and I'll see you in the next class with more current affairs. Thank you so much.